So why do I believe this release date that we now know for Halo Infinite being December 8th this year, why do I believe this is a great release date for Halo Infinite? And, maybe you might disagree and think like, well, but it's on the anniversary time and whatnot. I totally can see that and respect that. But there are some things that really make me believe Xbox 343, Xbox Game Studios, everybody chose this date for a very good reason that I'll get into here. So, hello, it's Samurai Kibiji. If you're a Halo fan as well as like to get hyped about games, then feel free to subscribe to this channel. I really wanted to talk about the Gamescom show because it was a really cool show. Maybe I will, but this is all I have time for, to just do a raw recording for you to present my case. So here we go, as a Halo fan. That's what I am, a huge Halo fan. And I know there has been wars in the community about, should Halo Infinite get delayed to have everything at launch? Or should we just, launch it so we could have it complete over the year? And I admit I fall on the spectrum of, as long as the multiplayer and campaign are polished, I wish it had Forge and co-op, but I'm okay making it a year-long experience, which I already intended to do anyway. But this release date, why is it a great time to do it? There is a simple reason. Halo will stand out in the gaming crowd. And plus, they're literally going to the tail end of 2021 to stay technically in the release window that they promised after they delayed it. But I did a video about this previously where Halo Infinite, when is it going to release and why haven't they announced it when Forza gets announced? It's like, hey, not only are we announced, we're releasing in November. But why was it that Halo didn't get its release date back at the E3 show when we knew it was coming out this year? And you can watch the whole video about that. I still believe it holds true. But I truly believe that, as Phil Spencer said, they had the few weeks time frame figured out of when they want to release Halo Infinite. But they chose this because there is no competition. And I'm not saying that in an ego way like, oh, nothing could beat Halo. No, it's the exact opposite. Halo is following one of the biggest periods of shooters we have had in a long time. This fall season / sort of holiday season is full of shooters, specifically October. October, we have Back 4 Blood. We have Battlefield 2042. We have Far Cry 6. You might not consider this a shooter, but it's a shooter-like thing, Metroid 5. And there's another one I believe I'm forgetting. But there's at least 4 shooting-like games that are in October. And then at the beginning of November, the month that we all thought Halo would come out for like its anniversary, we have COD launching November 5th. And can you imagine for any of these 5 games I just said, maybe Metroid's a little bit different, because it's a Metroidvania, so it's different. But the rest of them, can you imagine being Back 4 Blood just launching in between this madness of Battlefield, COD, and Far Cry, like being in the midst of all these shooters coming out, as well as previous shooters that are still going today? Can you imagine being in that period, and how do you stand out in that crowd? And not to mention on the Xbox side of things. On the Xbox side of things, Forza Horizon 5 is coming out. And that is something Xbox definitely is going to want to push. That's why I believe they made their Xbox game showcase. They wanted Forza to be the highlight. And in this Gamescom showcase, they didn't have much of Halo Infinite itself to actually show, but they wanted to highlight Halo Infinite. It's going to be their 2 big releases this fall season, and keep them in separate months. That way, November is only about Forza. And so people on Xbox, in terms of first party, Forza is what we're going to play. And then we have an entire month with Forza, even if somebody was just playing first party stuff, before Halo comes out. So this release date of December 8th, first off, is a first for the Halo series. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm really trying to think of all the previous Halos. I know ODST and Reach, I believe, launches September. Then we have, the original being November. 5 released in October, but this is the first Halo that's in December, to my knowledge. And it is like a full month after Forza Horizon 5 and COD Vanguard come out. And not only a month after those two releases, again, on the shooter and Xbox side of things, because Halo is an Xbox shooter. Say what you want about COD, say what you want about genres, say what you want about comparisons. They are both still first-person shooters, period. You can't dispute that. And the advantage of releasing a full month after that craziness that is October with Back 4 Blood, Battlefield, and then COD, and 2 or 3 other games I keep forgetting to mention. All that madness, along with Forza Horizon 5, if Halo released on its anniversary date, it would get buried. Yes, it is the last one, so that is the advantage. But as somebody that gets so addicted to his games, I can't let go of certain multiplayers I freaking love. I still go back to play Gears 5. I still go back to play Minecraft Dungeons. I still go back to play Halo MCC and Halo 5. Okay, Halo MCC. But you see what I mean? Like with all those things coming out before Halo, it's nice that it's given them a month cushion. Let everything settle. Let everybody play the games that they're trying to play. And then when the dust is settled, Halo Infinite comes out just before Christmas, just before shopping for Christmas, and a full month after the craziness that is the fall freaking season. But maybe you disagree. I'd love to see why. Constructively in the comments, let me know. Do you think this is a good release date for Halo Infinite? Do you wish it was on a Thursday like I do? Because, boy, that is coming out smack dab in the middle of the week, which is really disappointing. That's my only disappointment. I wish it was more like a Thursday or a Friday or something closer to the weekend, but take what you can get, I guess. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to continue the discussion with you there. Excuse me. And don't forget to be geek, be proud, be awesome.